Hi, I'm Wild Bill with another Why Am I Not on Camera segment for today, the 3rd of May, 2022. Dang, I'm having a good day. Two good poems and a deep matter vlog in 3 hours. Maybe I can't play piano yet, but I'm certainly engaged. There's a story behind that. Why am I driven to create? My mother's fate. Near the end, she had wandering night disorder. Her body had to walk, must move, though the marvelous mind that had ordered its movements, given it purpose, was gone. My father watched over her, loved her helplessly, could do little to assist her other than ease her body's feral anxiety with his presence. As one can readily imagine, I was strongly affected when I saw this in action. I loved the shell that had been my most marvelous mom. The woman, the polymath, was gone forever. We but honored her memory through our care for the shell in which that wonderful mind had nestled. So I wrote a poem, and then I wrote a song. I don't know why. It's what poets and songwriters do. We chronicle tragedy and trauma through verse. My mother loved great poetry, and the poets who created it, but had none of her own to add to their works. Her son became a formidable poet, though not by choice. Here's the poem I wrote when I came home. The Ghost of Jane. Got to keep swimming, moving ahead. Fish that stops swimming is probably dead. I returned home, cried for a week alone in my attic. When I was empty of tears, I promised myself I would continue to apply my mind and talent to this process of creativity as long as I could possibly do it. Folks who think I'm too much or self-important might learn from my story. As I mourned my mother, the loss of that fine brain, that encyclopedia of growing things, that engaging personality which could bring and often had brought out the best in everyone. I want artists who knew me to consider that perhaps it's time they got to work, make hay while the sun shines. I want others to remember me when I'm gone, and I want them to remember you too. Write that poem, write that novel, paint, build a birdhouse like none other. Something, anything. Stay creative. You're mortal as a human, but be immortal as a talent. Wild Bill Cox, 3rd May, 2022.